How are you today? Alright, I am finding, hi Marquita. I'm finding us to make sure I am live. It says I'm live and people are finding me. Let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. And I'm gonna share our video out really quick. I'm gonna tag our followers. How's everyone doing today? Share into the Paper Sweeties Create group. And let's see, create with me. Something pink and sweet. Okay. All right, you guys can hear me okay? And see me okay? All right, so maybe I'll pull the camera down just a little so you see more of my workspace and less of my wall in the back. How is that? Is that a little bit better? If you were my parchment paper, where would you be? You would be over here. All right, so here's the little candy apple. Hi, Peggy. How are you, sweet girl? Welcome, welcome. Here's the little candy apple that we worked on last night. She sat on the skewer drying overnight. And I'm going to very carefully pull her off the skewer. She dried overnight, but she's not 100% dry. Foam clay takes a while to dry. And I did get a little hole in the bottom for where I pulled that skewer out, but as I was thinking about this last night, sitting on my couch, I said last night I was gonna patch it. But I'm wondering if that's where I want to attach my floral pick with the wire and attach it to the wreath. But then it might be like this, you know, on the wreath. It might be attached to the wreath here and facing out. And I really want it to be like this. Hi, Marissa. How are you, sweet girl? So I really feel like I want to attach the floral pick and the wire in the back of the apple, like going in at a diagonal. Hi, Maricela, how are you? I did, yep, last night, Marissa. I did the apple last night and I let it sit overnight to dry. And I'm trying to marinate the idea in my head right now. If I want to patch, I had it on a dowel on my styrofoam block drying overnight. I just pulled the skewer out. Yes, Peggy, that's what I'm thinking. I'm doing good, Maricela, thank you. I'm continuing to prep things for the 2 lives I'm in Saturday. I am in a complete running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I didn't spray this yet, you guys, so some of the glitter is coming off. So I'm gonna give this another, at least another day, if not 2. What's today? Thursday, Friday. I might take all of my made elements outside Saturday morning and give them a clear coat spray because I want everything to dry really good. Hi, Cindy, how are you? These guys are probably way more dry because we made these on Monday, I think. Monday. Thank you, Maricela. Thank you so much. Oh, Marissa, thank you. So I went yesterday. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Deborah. Oh, good. All my crafty girls. I remember I just popped on quick yesterday morning and I had to leave because I had my hair appointment. So I'm so happy. All my gray got covered, and I just have these light little highlights of blonde back in. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Maria. How are you, sweet friend? Welcome, welcome. So I feel better now. Isn't that the truth, you guys? When our hair is good, when we have a good hair day, I feel like we have a good day when our hair is good. So, and I was feeling so rough around the edges yesterday because I go once every 3 months to have my highlights touched up. Hi, Mandy. How are you? So, she did, my girl Taylor did her magic, right? When I feel like I'm having a good hair day, then I have a good day. It puts me in a better mood. And I just didn't do anything with it today. I wait 2 days. I normally wash my hair every other day. But after it's colored, I definitely wait 2 days to wash it because I don't want to wash out any of the color. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? So in the morning, we put our ghostie together. So Marissa, you may have missed her. You were on the day before where we made all the elements for her. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Thank you, Maricela. I missed the comment. I was too busy looking at my hair. Yes, definitely. Prayers for Florida. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Sarasota, an hour south of Tampa. And I feel like, hi Lena, welcome. I feel like they're going to directly be impacted. Maria, are you on the West Coast? I think you are on the West Coast in Florida. Or are you on the East Coast? For some reason, I'm thinking you're on the western side of the state. So yesterday morning, yeah, me too. Well, Maricela, you know, because I say it all the time, I am not a Halloween person. I don't do Halloween. Yeah, it's getting breezy probably. Well, prayers, because I mean, we've lived through enough of them here in North Carolina, and I'm on the coast now, so yeah. We will be spared this time. We've had 2 tropical storms come through in the last 6 weeks here. We still have flooding here, actually, from the last one that was like 10 days ago. We still have flood. 45 minutes away. Yeah, that's what I thought, Maria. That's what I thought. Well, girl, I will be thinking about you and praying and hoping that... Hi, Steph. Hi, Steph. How are you? Hoping that you are spared. So we put her together. So Maricela and everyone, you guys know I'm not Halloween at all. Don't like Halloween, but I am bitten by the Pinkoween bug. Sprinkled. Yeah, some people call it sprinkled. Some people call it glittered. So it just means, he's so funny. It just means whatever video you're watching, if you share it to your group or your page, that means sprinkling it. And it's just like expanding our viewership. Because if you share it with your peeps and Maricela shares it with her peeps and Steph shares it with her peeps, it's just spreading the love around. So that's what we do. Whenever I'm on watching one of my girlies create, I sprinkle. And you guys, I reminded everyone yesterday, I do have a handmade market and share group that I would love all of you to join. It's called Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share Group. It's open to the public, it's open to everyone, and you are welcome to share your businesses, your videos, your tutorials, links to your shops, links to your Etsy's, any events you might doing, anything craft or business related, feel free to please share it in there. It's called Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share Group. So please, yeah, yeah. So that's why, Maria, yeah. Exactly, Maricela. Yep. So, Marissa, I saw you joined, so you can start sharing stuff in there. Hey, Lori, welcome. How are you today? So yeah. So, and the more that we share, the more followers we get, and it just, you know, small businesses struggle, you know, because I know people can find things a lot less expensive in the big box stores. We can't compete with the 50% off, or 75% off, 60% off. You're so cute. I love you. And then of course, the overseas, the you know, Temus and Alibabas and all of that, we can't compete with those either. So whatever we can do to promote our little small businesses and actually help one another. And you know, it's not my original idea. I saw other people who have small businesses that were opening up marketplace and share groups where people could market their handmade items and list links to their Etsy shops or their websites. So I started one too, because I want all of my crafty friends to succeed, and whatever we can do. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Christine. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So anyways, yeah, so I would love for all of you to go and join the group and share all of your things. I'm so sorry, Maria. You might be having internet connections with the storm and the winds. I'm so sorry. Is anyone else having internet issues? My husband and I went out several weeks ago, and we spent several $100s on, I got a new phone. I had an 8 and I upgraded to a 15. So that's what I shoot my videos on now. And we spent about $350 on a Wi-Fi booster mesh system. So we have 4 boosters throughout our house, and I have one right in my craft room, right like 6 feet, 7 feet away from me. So it's boosting my Wi-Fi signal. And then we went to Spectrum and we upgraded our bandwidth, and we upgraded something else. I don't know. We spent, I mean, the 2 phones aside that were a couple $1,000s, we probably spent another $500 on boosting and then upgrading our internet. Because I told my husband I am, you know, doing more and more lives, and I don't want my connections to freeze. So I think, Maria, yours might be wind and storm related, unless if other people are having problems, but I highly doubt it's on my end, because we just dropped thousands of dollars on new electrical equipment, which I hate. I hate because you don't really see it. But yeah, we put her together. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Maricel, thank you. Yeah, because my videos were glitchy and freezing before we did all that, but since we did all that, it's been kind of smooth as butter. Unless, you know, we can't control the internet and storms and wind and connections and stuff. So we put this girl together yesterday. We worked on her the day before. Yesterday was Wednesday, so we worked on her on a live on Tuesday, and then we finished her up yesterday, put her together. She's going to be the centerpiece in my Pinkoween wreath that I will be putting together live Saturday at 2:00 p.m. Eastern as part of the Sweet Success Studio 30 Days of Content video challenge wrap-up. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. So I've been working on, I wanted my wreath to be more sweet, nothing scary, no skulls, no bones, no scary things, everything sweet. And it's pretty much going to be candy related, like a Halloween colors, pink and white and black, candyland wreath. That's basically what I'm calling it. Oh, Maricela, that's not good. You upgraded and then that's not good. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. That's not good. You need to go talk to Spectrum. That's not bueno. You upgraded and you're paying more and you got issues. Not good. I would go talk to them. Spectrum, man. Okay, so we worked on this last night. I covered a plastic apple from the Hobby Lobby with the pink foam clay, and then we did a drip, and then we added Maricella's hot pink rhinestones from Mariposa's Creations, and I shared you and your lovely shop on my video last night. Hi, Lucy. Here's how our little candy apple came out that I started working on last night. She came out cute, didn't she? She's so sparkly and pink. We did the white drip. I think she came out super yummy and sweet. So we added some of Maricella's hot pink rhinestones. See them right there. They're so pretty. And then from the Paper Sweetie shop, we added some of the black bugle beads as sprinkles. And then from the Paper Sweetie shop, we added some silver crushed glass glitter. I sell it in a 6-pack. Right? Geez, those rhinestones look familiar. I got from your shop, I got the hot pink, the lime green, the aqua blue, and that new one, your coconut. And I love them. I love them. I love them so much. I love them so much. I feel like I have a sprinkle or something on my face. Okay, so I had it drying last night on a wooden skewer. I'm going to patch that so once I attach it to the wreath, we don't see it. There is already a hole in here because I pulled the stem out in order to cover the apple because the apple came with the stem. So I'm going to guesstimate. Oh, and I did really good. I just went in the middle with my pokey tool and it went all the way through, you guys. So I guesstimated really good on where that hole was. I'm gonna go back in with my wooden skewer to make it a little bit deeper. Perfect. You heard it go all the way in. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to take this outside and spray it because I'm touching it and I'm losing some of my yummy glitter. That's not good. That's not good. Glitter needs to stay on there. Yes, Lucy, these are Maricella's hot pink rhinestones. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they gorgeous? I got the hot pink, the lime green, the aqua, and I think she called it coconut. The white ones, I think she called them coconut. Yes, yes. And then if you need some other stuff, you can hop onto Paper Sweeties. I have tons of sprinkle mixes and glitters and glitter cord and crushed rocks and pom-poms and foam beads and rhinestone ribbon. Trying to look to see what else I have. All of the things. All of the things. All of the things. All of the cute stuff. All right, so I just have a smaller wood skewer that I got in the bakery section of Hobby Lobby. I'm adding a little dollop of hot glue to right where I made that pilot hole. I'm gonna stick this wooden skewer in there a little bit of the way. Not all the way, because it's a candy apple. We want our skewer to be sticking out. And then I'll go ahead and add, a little bit more hot glue just down on the bottom base of that wood skewer. And we'll stick our straw over the skewer, push it down in our apple. That's a little hot glue string that we don't want there. And I will get my scissors and just want to cut it. Hi, Patty. How are you? Are you, you're on a cruise, right? Are you still on your cruise? Maybe if I hold it up to the light, I can see. I don't know. I just want to cut this off where my wooden stick is. I'm trying to feel. I do, Steph. Yes, ma'am. And all of the shipping rates, and I do apologize, but it's out of my control. It's controlled by the United States Postal Service. The ship rates are on my website under, if you, up top on the menu, if you click on, see, I didn't want to cut it down too far and have the stick sticking out. I guess I could snip it off with my wire cutters, but I didn't want to snip the straw down too far and have the wooden stick showing. So that's why I was being a little cuckoo with it. Cute, you guys, right? So cute. So that'll be one of the candies for our wreath. And then what I think I'm gonna do is grab just a teeny tiny piece of the dark pink foam clay, teeny weeny. And I'm gonna dot my finger in my little water I have off to the side and put it in the clay to make it wet. And then just put it on the bottom. It's really sticky, but that's what you want when you're patching something. And look at that, you guys. You can't even tell that there was a hole there. So you just take a little bit of your foam clay and some water, and it hi Misty, and it makes it really sticky, almost like a glue. And if you have a little crack you need to fix, or like a little hole like I had, it fixes it like magic. All right, so that's our little candy apple sweet treat that's gonna go on my pink wreath that we'll be putting together. I'll be putting together Saturday. I'm gonna put these off to the side, out of the way so I don't knock into them. Get this glitter out of the way. And then we'll get to today's project. So today's project involves a pink cone form, a scrap piece of styrofoam. This was a cone that I cut a portion of it off for another project, and a round styrofoam ball. And this is probably a 3-inch styrofoam ball. And then I did grab from the Paper Sweetie shop some of the bubblegum foam beads and some of the licorice glitter cord. And we might even do, I think, some to continue the look of the candy apple, some of the silver crushed rocks. All right, let me get this back in here. Hi, Deanna. Thank you, Maricela. Thank you. Okay. Let's get however much of this back in the hot tub with their friends out of the way. You guys, I do vinyl flags too. I do it all. And a customer contacted me and ordered these 2 flags. So I have to work on these in between prepping everything for Saturday too. They want me to put their name down on the bottom. And they've ordered these for me before, and they're vinyl. So I do them on my silhouette. I cut the vinyl. And I think her husband is a vet. And they keep them out year round, and over time, from the wind, they get tattered. So she just keeps reordering the same ones over and over. She's very sweet. All right, let me get my little vacuum and get these sprinkles, glitter up out of the way so we don't get it in our clay when I pull the clay out. Okay, that's probably good. and then we'll get on to, so we're gonna make an ice cream cone. Similar to our candy apple, that same look. Grab a baby wipe. I had to vacuum my house today, you guys. I had glitter all over my house. And a girlfriend was coming over because she wants me to teach her how to fake bake, and she wanted to come and see some of my stuff and pick out what she wants to make. So I'm leaving Sunday to go back to my son's to help babysit my granddaughter because he's going back to work. He works from home, but he's going back to work from his paternity leave. And I think he's gonna be overwhelmed. My daughter-in-law works outside of the house, and then my son works at home, so he's gonna be watching the baby. But I told him, I says, when you first go back after being on paternity leave for 3 months, you're gonna be overwhelmed. So Mimi is coming to the rescue. Mimi's gonna go Sunday and probably stay till Wednesday, depending on how things are going. And just so he can concentrate on work, and I'll take care of the baby. She's 4 months old, she's very easy. And she's a really good baby. I have glitter all over me, you guys. Hi, Beth. Okay, so like I said, this was just a scrap piece of styrofoam. I had cut off a cone for another project. I think actually my ice cream cones I'm making from a Candyland. And then I took my heat tool and just rounded the top a little so it just wasn't so square. So what I'm gonna do is hot glue it into this plastic purchased cone. And I got this cone from See My 3D Prints. They sell the cutters and they sell little ice cream cones too. So I think I bought a pack of 4, a mint green, a baby pink, I think a soft yellow, and a blue, I think I got. And then I'm gonna generously add hot glue onto the bottom of the side of the cone, and then stick it in the plastic form down in there just as filler, so I don't have to waste foam clay putting it in there. And then I'm going to glue this onto here. I'm gonna use a toothpick, and then I'll have to fill that void in with some foam clay, which is fine. It's fine. And then we'll make our ice cream, and then we'll decorate it. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? So I put some hot glue, stick the toothpick in there. This is to just give it a little bit of extra insurance, so that styrofoam ball is gonna stick on there really good. Because if you didn't have the toothpick, over time, if it got jostled, even if I glued these two together, it might come apart. That would be not good. And I'm just gonna stick a little bit of hot glue in that little crack too. Just go around, stick a little hot glue in that crack. Okay. All right, so then you got that. It's looking more like an ice cream cone, right? Then I'm gonna grab my silicone mat. Try to make sure I get most of these sprinkles out of the way, because you know what will happen. We'll end up with glitter in our foam clay, which I guess is not the worst thing in the world, right guys? Or at least in Debbie's world. It's not the worst thing. Hi Norma. So I have some white TCT foam clay. I'm gonna just pull off a little bit and fill in that. I'm gonna roll a big old fat worm and kind of fill in that that area. So then once we roll our worm and start going up, there won't be an indentation. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Hi, Deanna. Did I say hi to you? And Beth, welcome. I'm having a hard time finding my words today, you guys. I just think I have so much on my plate that my mind is spinning. I'll be doing this wreath at 2 o'clock as part of the Sweet Success Studios event. And then I am joining Maricela. Hi, Susan, welcome. Her and I are part of the Glam Candy Boutique's Halloween event on Saturday as well. And my time to share is 6 p.m. And I know what I'm gonna make already. I just haven't started prepping anything for it still yet because I've been working on this wreath and everything for the wreath all week long. So, yeah. As soon as I finish this ice cream cone, then for all intents and purposes, everything for the wreath is done. And you guys, I put the worm to fill in that void, and now I'm just taking my thumb and kind of smoothing the area out in between where that space was and where it meets the styrofoam ball to make it a little bit more seamless so you don't have a void. Then I'll come down on the bottom and do the same. Just kind of smoothing it out. And I'm getting styrofoam all over. So I'm gonna have to clean my table. Okay, see how that kind of filled all that in? It made it like it's more of one smooth surface. Okay, hi Jerry, welcome. How are you? All right, so let me get my vacuum out again because I do have styrofoam all over my desk now and I don't wanna get the styrofoam into my clay. I feel like those of us that use sprinkles and glitter, which is probably 99.99% of all of us fake bakers and clay artists, we spend half of our time cleaning up our tables. Right, guys? Right. Hi, Wilberta. Welcome. All right, so see how that, and I just used from my stash, piece of styrofoam as the base, and then a styrofoam ball from the Dollar Tree. It was a multi-pack. And then a little bit of white foam clay in the middle of those two to get rid of that void. It does get everywhere. It does get everywhere, but it's so yummy. I cannot not use it, right? We cannot not use it. It's just so yummy. All right, so now I'm going to start rolling a big old chunky worm with some of this white clay. And we'll start forming our ice cream for our ice cream cone. And the worm I'm gonna roll, I wish I had a bigger table, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to do it in a 2 or 3 parts. But the TCT foam clay is soft, it's not firm. So it's very easy to blend your seams together. This is my cord. My hot glue gun. It's very easy to blend because it's a softer foam clay. So when you put your 2 pieces together and you have that seam right there, because it's a softer clay, you could just go over it and it just blends seams very easy. Has to shine for sure. Yes, for sure. Yes. Yeah, I love all the bling. Obviously, you guys know, I mean, project is not done of mine. That's why I have glitter all over my house, because I'm barefoot and it's all over the floor in my craft room. I vacuum every day. And then I walk out of my craft room into the rest of my house and it's on my feet and it just follows me all over. And it doesn't really make me that mad. My husband's like, there's glitter all over. What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, it's great, isn't it? All right, so I want to roll a worm, but I want to leave it a little chunky because I just want it to be big swoops of yummy vanilla ice cream going around our form here. So I'm not going to get something hard and black in there. I don't know what that is, but we don't want it in our ice cream, right? So I'm not going to get crazy. Rolling this too thin, and I'm not going to be too, let me shut my fan off, you guys, because that will help. The softer clay, I find is easier for me to roll worms and not get the texturing, and obviously, I mean, I should have shut that fan off right away, because that will help as well with not getting the texturing. And this little area is too thin because I just picked it up in my hand. So I'm just gonna roll it back on itself and roll it again. And obviously this is not long enough to go around our whole ice cream cone, so I will have to get another piece. I'm going to start over because it's got, for where I wrapped it over itself, it had wrinkles in it and I didn't like it. I didn't like it, you guys. So that's the nice thing about foam clay. If you don't like it, just start over again. Start over again. And I just finished saying, oh, it's ice cream. I'm not going to be too concerned about it, but I didn't like the wrinkles. So didn't have texturing wrinkles. It just had seam wrinkles. And I didn't want to keep messing going over it because then I could start getting the texturing wrinkles. So I will just start over again. Someone gave me a great tip last night that you could put coconut oil on your hands if you have problems with texturing when you roll your worms. Put coconut oil on your hands and that will help with the Hi Kathy, welcome. That will help with the texturing. So the next time I run to the grocery store, I'm gonna get me some coconut oil and give that a try. That sounds like a really good tip that I want to try. All right, this is probably good because like I said, I wanted to leave it chunky because it's a pretty good ice cream cone. It's gonna go on a wreath, so it's not something tiny that's gonna be just on a tiered tray. When I start off, I won't need glue because I got the foam clay there, and then it is a textured styrofoam ball, so I won't need glue there, but I'm gonna add just a teeny weeny little bit of glue onto where the plastic, where the foam clay is gonna be touching the plastic ice cream cone, just because right there. Right there, and I'm gonna go around and just not be too fussy with it, but I just want to put a little bit of tacky glue right there where I'm gonna be starting the first worm, just to give it some sticking power. And then after we do our whole whip, I'll go back, roll another worm, and cover that area. All right, guys. So there's no front or back. I'm looking to see if the plastic form has a seam. Sometimes they do. And you would want to put that as your back. Oh, I see a tiny little one right there. So that'll be our back. That'll be our back. I'm gonna start back there and kind of push it down onto the plastic and add a little point. Start it off, and then you guys, you just want to, got glue on my hands. I don't want glue on my fingers because it'll make impressions in your clay, and you don't want that. Then you just go around wrapping your whipped ice cream, pushing it in, and then when you start your second layer, when you get to the back, you just want to meet it and then wiggle it up to your second tier. And then I'll go back in, make sure I'm pushing it down, make sure the clay touches one another. You always want your clay touching. You don't want any gaps. I've left gaps before, and as it dries, the gaps get bigger, and that's just not good. Oh my gosh, this ice cream cone, you guys. Oh my gosh, so cute. Hers is a big girl. Hers is a big girl. Nice and fluffy, just the way I like my ice cream. Okay, so see what I'm saying? I knew that wasn't gonna be enough to go all the way to the top. But like I said, I do find that the TCT foam clay is a little bit on the softer side, so it's easier to work with, especially for newbies. So I'm gonna roll out. There's a pink glitter in our foam clay. How did that happen? Hi Barbara, how are you? So I'm gonna roll out another worm, probably kind of like the same size, maybe a little bit smaller than what we did for the first one, and then we'll just connect them. It's looking good though, you guys. It's looking really creamy. It's looking like soft serve, isn't it? It's looking like a soft serve. And then we're gonna Pinkoween it up. We're gonna Pinkoween it up. So I'm just gonna kind of try to get this worm similar to the diameter. We just started making the ice cream cone. I showed the candy apple that we did last night, Barbara. We finished that. I just put the wooden dowel in the top and put the straw on. So that's all I did. And then we started making the ice cream cone. So I just showed what I used to make the base. Added the styrofoam ball. And now we're doing big chunky worms for the soft serve ice cream. And then we're gonna decorate it. And then I think I'm done with the treats for the wreath for Saturday's live. Because I got the lollipop, I got a cotton candy, I got the candy apple, I have this ice cream cone we're working on, and I have the macaron skewers, 4 of them. So that's all the sweet treats. And then of course, Ghosty Girl is holding her treat bucket with all the candies and sweet treats in her treat bucket. Ghosty Girl. And then the store-bought things that I got from Michael's are the non-sweet treat things. The picks, the spirals, the disco pumpkins, and all that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna finesse and fluff and hot glue all of those store-bought things in place before I go on my live Saturday. And then on my live Saturday, we'll put all of the handmade things into the wreath. Okay, so now I want to add this new worm of clay to where we left off. And I'm going to smooth it a little. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my finger and just smooth the 2 seams together. So you'll never even know they were pieced together. The seam just disappeared, you guys. And the clay will puff up as it dries, and you will not see any seams or ridges. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off wrapping our whipped ice cream around our base. And your little loops are gonna keep getting smaller and smaller as you go up on your ice cream cone. This is a yummy one though, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's really ice creamy and fun. Okay, so then what you can do, you guys, I'm gonna cut off a little bit off the end. Hi Lisa, welcome. And just roll it into kind of a little ball. Actually, I want a little bit more. Roll it into a little ball. Actually, that's a little bit too much. Roll it into a little ball. And then I want to stick it inside there on the top of the styrofoam. So this ice cream whip will continue to have something to wrap around, if that makes sense. What a delicious ice cream cone, you guys. All right, and then sometimes I'll twist it off and make a little swirly, but we're gonna add a cherry on the top of this, so I just cut it off. Then I'll just go around like I'm doing with my hands and make sure all of your layers of soft serve ice cream are touching one another. That's key. You don't want any gaps whatsoever. I'm gonna flatten the top so we'll have room for our cherry. And then I'm gonna take my little fancy tool from the dollar store and fix smooth out any spots. That are not perfectly lined up. And with this being a little bit softer texture clay, it's so easy to work with and so easy to fix your seams and smooth out any areas. Add texturing to projects, like when you're doing hair or anything that needs a texture. Oh my gosh, what a delicious ice cream cone. It's really yummy. But it's going on a wreath, you guys, that has to be seen from the road. So, I mean, I'm not making anything petite. Just like when I did my Candyland one, my sweets for my Candyland wreath, I didn't make anything petite because I wanted the elements to definitely be seen when people are driving by the house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think all my layers are touching. I don't see any cracks. A little piece of, I think, tinsel from that pink garland that I opened up last night live. Okay, you guys, how yummy. See, that's the back. That's where we started, right there. And see how we went around, and then when we got back to right there, how I just wiggled it up for the next row. So that's the back. We'll put that in the back. And you know what, you guys? I said I was gonna roll a worm to put on the bottom of this if I didn't like how it looked. And I'm 100% happy with it. I'm not even gonna roll a worm to put on the bottom. I was gonna put a worm on the bottom and texture it a little, but I'm not gonna. You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna make a couple little drips as I'm looking at this. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Hi, Beverly. Did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I got so involved in my ice cream cone. I can't remember who I said hi to and who I didn't say hi to. All right, yummy, right, you guys? So yummy. So I want to make a couple of drips on the front, like I did for my Pinkoween cake, the ice cream cone on my Pinkoween cake. See how I made the two little drips coming off the ice cream cone right there? That's what I want to do on this one. And then we're going to make a cherry on the top like that. And we'll decorate it, okay? And then this one will be done. I mean, that was easy. That was easy. And this is definitely, and that's why I made the worms big. I didn't roll them too small. This is definitely oversized. To put on the wreath. I was trying to find my words. To put on the wreath, you guys. I didn't want any of it to be small. I didn't want any of it to be small. It's a little bit too much. I don't want it to be too big. All right, so to make a drip, you just roll a ball and then do a little teardrop shape. I think that's still too much clay because there's not, I mean, I want to do two. I'm going to do like one there and one there, so I don't want them to be too big. So roll a ball, make a little teardrop, flatten it a little. This might still be too big. We'll see. We'll see. No, I think that's good. I think that's good. Hi, Deborah. How are you? We're making a large soft serve ice cream cone to go on my Pinkoween candy wreath that I will be putting together live at 2 o'clock on Saturday. So this week we started on Monday working on all the elements to go on this wreath. And we've done macarons and little pink glittered bat cookies. We did pom-pom little swirlies. We decorated sweet little pumpkins. We made a ghosty with a bat hair bow and a little sweet treat pumpkin bucket filled with sweet treats. The little ghosty is trick-or-treating. Yesterday we made a candy apple, and today we're making this ice cream cone. And I think I'm gonna call it done as far as elements to go on this wreath. And then I'll be putting it together live Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be going live again Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern with another fun project. All right, and I'm just like shaping them. You guys have more of like a teardrop looking shape. Pointier at the top, like a drip would be, a drip falling off your ice cream. And one's a little bit smaller than the other, and I want to put the smaller one on the bottom and the larger one on the top. Like if you do have drips off big at first. Yes, hi Kelly. Hi, how are you? Yeah, just go back and watch the replays. We made a lot of fun treats, sweet treats this week. All right, and I want to move my silicone mat because I don't trust myself. And I want to make sure I put them on the front of the cone. All right, so that's our back. So I'm going to put the front toward me for our drips. And I will just add a little bit of super glue onto the back and put one drip. So cute, you guys. So cute. And then we'll do the same with the second. Super glue. Careful not to get it on your fingers. And we'll put a second little drip. Drip, drip, drip. And the drips are even chunky, you guys, because the ice cream is so chunky. You didn't want teeny tiny little drips. You got to have chunky drips coming off the chunky ice cream. But again, like I said, I wanted to make it a little oversized because it is going on a wreath, and I want all the elements to be seen from the road. Okay, little drippies. Okay, now let's decorate her. Let's decorate her. So I'm gonna put my foam clay back in the bag so it stays yummy and wet. And a soft clay is the perfect, in my opinion, a soft clay, I find it perfect and the easiest to do worms with, you guys. It's very forgiving. You can blend your seams very well, and you get less texturing. Okay, I did hot pink ice cream on that one with a black cherry. This one has white ice cream. We're going to put black sprinkles. We're gonna make with the glitter cord. We're gonna put some of the bubblegum foam beads, sprinkles, and then some of the silver crushed rocks, all from Paper Sweeties. So what color do we want to do the cherry? Do we want the cherry to be black or hot pink? And let me grab that to show you. Hi Jill, how are you? We're trying to decide what color cherry we want to put on this soft serve ice cream cone that's going to go on my Pinkoween wreath. Hi Jan, how are you? Hot pink. Susan's voting for hot pink. Hi Cheryl, welcome. We have one hot pink vote. Do we want black or hot pink cherry on the top? Put this back. Let me grab my gold wire because I know I will use that. I use this heavy gauge gold wire for all of my cherry stems. Hot pink, okay. Yes, yes. Oh, Barbara wants black. Well, I think the hot pink votes. Oh, Marquita wants hot pink. Okay, we'll do hot pink, but we'll put black sprinkles on. Okay, Barbara? We'll put black sprinkles on. All right, so I'm actually, yeah, gonna not do fuchsia. I'm gonna do hot pink. And I want a decent size cherry because hers is a big ice cream cone. But remember, she's going on a wreath, so it's not. I didn't want a teeny tiny little. And I just put my hands in the drip, you guys. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me fix. How did I do that? Crazy. Okay. Crisis averted. I'm telling ya. That's the only thing with the softer clays too, you guys. They take longer to dry. They're not as forgiving as the firm clays. I think they all have their pros and cons. And it truly does depend on what application you're using them in. So sometimes you need a firmer clay, sometimes you need a softer clay. No worries. It will be good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I want to put a little bit of oil and just smooth that where I put my thumb in it out. And you guys, the oil is the bomb when you're working with foam clay. Jan, do you use oil in your cutters and to smooth out seams and stuff? I think you do. All right, guys, fixed. I mean, I literally put my thumb right in that one and you can't even tell. It's all smoothed out. All smoothed out. All right, so let's make our cherry up top. And we'll add our stem and then we'll decorate with some of our pretties from the Paper Sweeties shop. Glitter will cover it, yep. Oh, okay. So how were you getting your, when you used an intricate cookie cutter, how would you get your clay to pop out if you weren't using like some kind of oil? Kelly, you could use any kind of oil. I just use what I have here, my Pam cooking spray. And I just spray a little bit of it into a little container and I just keep it here on my desk all the time. You could use vegetable oil, olive oil, coconut oil, baby oil, any kind of oil. And you just need a little tiny bit. And then I have an oil brush over here on the side that I just use for my oil. And put it around your cookie cutters when you're trying to cut some foam clay out of an intricate cookie cutter. Cookie spray. Oh, okay. Okay. Same premise, same idea. Yeah. Vegetable oil is probably way less expensive than cookie spray, I would imagine. Okay, guys, so let's roll our cherry. I think this is too big. Way too big, but let's roll and see what I got going on here. Let's see what we got. And I'm gonna be careful to not put my thumb in those little drippy drips. Is it too big or is it okay? Because I mean, it's a big ice cream cone. It's not perfectly round yet, but what do we think? I think it's not too big. What do you guys think? I think it's not too big. It does look good? Okay. That's what I was thinking. And then I'll let this dry. Hopefully it'll be dry enough by Saturday, you guys. and I will put one of the floral picks with the wire in the back. And that's how we will attach it to our wreath. Just right. Okay, perfect. All right, and the more you roll into the bottom palmy part of your hands, that helps get the wrinkles out of the clay. And then if you do have any left, you could take some of your oil on your finger and just smooth them out. But if I have any left, I'm just gonna point them down into the ice cream, like I have a tiny one there on the bottom, and we'll never see it. But yes, you could put even some oil, a little bit of oil on the palm of your hands and roll. That will help get rid of the texturing, if you get any texturing. Yeah, oil is like magic for working with foam clay. Oil is like magic. The crews are out mowing the common areas around our house, and that's what Miss Bailey is barking her head off at. I hear them with the weed whackers, and she's going crazy to let us know. All right, and then we'll just, sorry guys, I always have to turn my work toward me when I'm trying to attach something. Otherwise I end up getting it crooked. And I don't want it to be crooked. I did push the ice cream over a little, so it's a little loopy on the top, which I think is cute. Cute. So cute. It's very top heavy. I think that's why I lost hold of it and stuck my hand in that drip. It's very heavy on top and light on the bottom. Hi, Nancy. So that's our big old, see how I pushed it a little? Because it's still soft. See how I pushed it a little? So the ice cream's going like that. Just a little. Wonky, a little. I think it'll be cute on our little Pinkoween wreath. Okay. When I'm just rounding off the edges of the drips, because when I went back in to smooth them out a little, I kind of squared them off a little, and the drip is definitely not square on the bottom. Okay, so let's decorate. Hi, Lydia. How are you, sweet girl? So I think this is the final sweet treat for the Pinkoween wreath. Thank you, sweet girl. Thank you for glittering. I think this is the final sweet treat for the Pinkoween wreath that I'm going to put together on Saturday. We finished the candy apple today. All I did was put her, put a dowel and a straw in the top. This is the one. I know you're working on something special. Unless if you're talking about a different special something, but I think you're talking about my special something. Lydia is making me one of her handmade, gorgeous, handmade from the heart, home decor items. A giant pink and white and aqua and black Candyland Halloween nutcracker. Yep. I'm gonna own a Lydia's Creations original. All right, guys, so I'm just take my needle nose pliers with this heavy gauge wire. Like I said, I got it off of Amazon. I don't remember the gauge. It's just really heavy gauge. And I use the needle nose pliers to make a little curl. And then I take my wire snips to cut it off So then you have your little curly Q stem. And then take your pokey tool and a little drop of super glue. Poke a hole in the top of your cherry. And I think I want the stem a little wonky to go in the opposite direction of how I pushed the ice cream. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to put just a tiny little drop of super glue right where we made the pilot hole. And then push in our curly gold stem into the pilot hole. And then you have your stem for your cherry. So cute. So cute. And see how the ice cream's going wonky that way and I put the stem going wonky that way. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Welcome. You started a project and lost inspiration right in the middle. You started it today, Michelle? What did you start making that you lost inspiration? Was it something seasonal? All right, guys, so this is the licorice glitter cord from my shop, papersweeties.com. And I'm just gonna cut a few small pieces of it and we're gonna use it as black glitter sprinkles on our ice cream. Yummy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? Yes, I have, I can't remember, Susan. I think I have 10 different colors in the shop. They come in 1 yard lengths, which is a lot, especially if you're gonna use it for something like this to make little sprinkles. A yard, 36 inches goes a long way. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, a drum. Are you making a nutcracker or a gingy with a drum? All right, so because the back is gonna be up against the wreath, you guys, I'm not gonna concentrate decorating so much of the back of the ice cream cone with all of the stuff, because, you know, all of the stuff is not cheap. That's where we spend most of our money on all of the embellishment stuff, the sprinkles and the glitter and the crushed rocks and that. It's gonna be, the back of the ice cream will be up against the back of the wreath, so you won't see the back. So I'm just gonna do the front and the sides, mostly with the embellishments. I'll leave this closed though in case I need a few more. But I love the glitter cord, and most often I use it to cut it into little sprinkles. And use on my projects. Now I have black glitter all over. I feel like when you work with black, it just gets all over. Just like when you wear an outfit, and if it's like a black sweater, a fuzzy black sweater, I feel like you get black all over. But I did use the glitter cord on Mr. Cracker's here, you guys. I'll bring it close so you can see it. So I used the gold glitter cord on his boots, and then I used the bubblegum glitter cord here on the top of his pants, and the gold glitter cord again on around the cuffs of his sleeves, and then some of the bubblegum pink rhinestone ribbon from my shop on the little waist of his jacket, some more bubblegum glitter cord up top on his hat, and then some more gold glitter cord on the cupcake. on the top. He is so cute, isn't he? I love him. And this is the Candyland Christmas sprinkle mix from my shop. I love it to pieces. It has pink and white peppermints. It has baby pink and white circle confettis. It has like a medium pink jimmies, and it has white stars. It has clear acrylic beads, and then it has iridescent multicolor pearls in it. It's such a beautiful sprinkle mix, and it's called Candyland Christmas. And actually, these larger iridescent balls came out of that same sprinkle mix. There's all different sizes balls, small, medium, and large. So I pulled some of the large ones out of the sprinkle mix and put them on the cuffs of his sleeve. And then I added more of it up here. These are some beads I got from Hobby Lobby. And here's some more of the beads from that Candyland Christmas sprinkle mix. It's a beautiful mix. I love it. It's one of the favorites that I have in my shop. See, and here's some of the bubblegum glitter cord, you guys, that I cut and did sprinkles. That's what I said, I like to cut the glitter cord and use it as sprinkles in my projects. And then I used some gold crush rock from my shop. He's a cutie, isn't he? I love him to pieces. I love him so much. I love him, yeah. Did you paint him? No, Susan, I made this guy from 100% from scratch. Hold on, let me get this black glitter out so I don't get any of him on my nutcracker. And then I will explain to you how I made him. He's 100% made from scratch. So one of the groups I'm in, one of the paid groups I'm in, Nikki B's Beyond Bakes, she made one. She called him Nutsy. She made one. The one she made was a little bit smaller. And hers was not on a macaron cookie. Hi, Rose, welcome. So I took her original idea and I just changed it a little, made it my own, tweaked a few things. Then I was seeing more like Desiree Deshawn that comes on a lot. She's been making a lot of nutcrackers, so I took a little bit of inspiration from the ones that she's been making. Then the Lydia has been making nutcrackers. A lot of people have been making nutcrackers. So I pulled a little bit of the ideas from all that I was seeing. So for mine, he's 100% made from scratch. So the cupcake I made in a silicone mold. The cupcake base was made in a silicone mold. And then the top is exactly what we just did for our ice cream. I just rolled a baby pink worm, much, much smaller, for the ice cream. And then I made the cherry just like we just made the cherry out of foam clay and our gold stem. And then his hat is a styrofoam cone that I cut in half and used the big part for his hat. Foam clay drip and glitter on the top. Then the brim of his hat is just, I cut a circle with a circle cookie cutter and then used one of my half moon shapes from See My 3D Prints to make that half moon shape, and then super glued the brim onto the hat base. His hair is just white foam clay that I rolled out into a rectangle and then rolled into the curls. His head, hi Nadine, welcome. His head is 2 of those green pieces of styrofoam from the Dollar Tree that kind of look like cupcake forms. These ones, you guys, the green, that shape from the Dollar Tree. That shape from the Dollar Tree. So I took 2 of them and glued the larger parts together. And then I went outside with my sanding block and I sanded the 2 of them together so I wouldn't have a hard ridge. I sanded them so that I got them rounded off. So that's his head. Thank you, Maricela. Thank you, Susan. Okay, so his body, I didn't do a tutorial, Lydia, because I worked on it. It took me like 7 days because I would work on a few elements and, you know, you have to let them sit and dry overnight, and then I would work on some more. Hi, Liana. Welcome. I didn't do a tutorial because it was my first large project and I really didn't know what I was doing and I was just winging it. So I wasn't brave enough to do a tutorial. And like I said, I worked on it for days, but if anyone wants one, he's listed on my website. This is mine. I will make another one. So if I ever do make another one, I probably could do a tutorial. It will be multi-part over days because I worked on him probably 6 or 7 days. So his body is an empty Parmesan cheese container. When I emptied it out, I cleaned it out and wrapped it with foam clay. His arms I free-formed, just rolled worms, and his hands I free-formed. But the top of his little sleeves, I did use a waffle embossing plate to make the top of his sleeves look embossed. And then the little epaulette, the little caps on his sleeves was I cut with a flower-shaped cookie cutter, and then added the Candyland Christmas sprinkles from the shop. This is some of the pink rhinestone ribbon from my shop. I did a half of a macaron cookie for his belt buckle. I just free-formed his beard and his mustache, his eyebrows, and I textured them with one of my Dollar Tree tools. Added some pretty jewels from Glitz and Glue. And then, like I said, all the glitter cord and the beads and the sprinkles are from my shop, Paper Sweeties. His legs are the inside paper tubing from paper towel rolls that I just put clay over and glitter cord and sprinkles. And then his little boots, the bottom is just some scrap styrofoam I had in my scrap pile that I just kind of I just free-form drew with a pencil on paper like a little boot shoe shape, and then traced it onto the styrofoam and cut it with my heat knife. And then the top of his boots, you guys can see, is a styrofoam ball I cut in half. And look, I didn't even do a great job cutting it in half because this one is smaller than this one. But that's okay. That's okay. If I didn't say it, you probably wouldn't have known. And then I painted all of this with the gold paint. And then I wanted mine. Hi, Sam. Sam, how are you? Hi, Dewey. And then I wanted my guy to stand on a macaron cookie. So these are 2 discs from the Dollar Tree. I covered with the foam clay. I put white in between to look like the cream. And then I put filler. I used wine corks in the center of the macaron cookie as filler. And then I did a drip. So like I said, I pulled some elements from multiple ones I was seeing on Pinterest and that my friends were making and in some of the paid groups that I did. And I winged it and made him, and he came out good. He came out good. He's like 28 inches tall. He's my first ever big project. So I'm very proud of him. But like I said, there are some imperfections. The 2 tops of his shoes are not the same size. One is bigger than the other. But to my credit, don't we all, isn't one of our feet bigger than the other, like in real life? And people even say one of their hands is bigger than the other. So, I mean, there's that. There's that. Thank you, Susan. I just winged it, and he truly is trash to treasure. I mean, normal people, when they have spaghetti and put Parmesan cheese on their spaghetti, I mean, all they're thinking about is their spaghetti and meatballs. Me, I'm like, how quickly can I empty this Parmesan cheese container because I want to use it as a body for my nutcracker. Oh, you're painting a 6-foot Nutcracker, Jan? Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So if ever anyone ends up ordering one of him, I could, you know, do a tutorial. It would be a multi-part one, and I would be happy to do it for you guys for free. But if no one orders one, I don't see me making another one for myself. Like I said, Lydia is making me my Candyland beachy colored Halloween candy theme Nutcracker. So I have my Christmas one, I'll have my Halloween one. I will probably, I did pick up 2 of the flocked forms from Walmart. I got a white one and a pink one that they have out right now. So I probably will make another one come spring and do it like Easter bunny looking. But between now and then, unless someone orders him off of my website, I don't really see me making another one, especially from scratch. Like I said, he is not one of the flocked forms. He's 100% from scratch. Now my Santa over there, he is a flocked form that I just, Shelby in the Beyond Bakes private school group made him, and I loved him. So I took her idea and I tweaked, again, I love tweaking ideas that I see. I tweaked mine a little. I did mine a little bit different than how Shelby did hers. So he's one of the flocked Santa forms from Walmart. I covered his hat and his jacket, his mittens, his pants, and his boots with glitter. It took a long time. Hi, Amanda. Because it needed 2 coats. When I did just the 1 coat of the glitter, it was splotchy and you could see the flocking through. So you have to let it dry really good overnight. And then you had to go back over your first coat of glitter with a 2nd coat of glitter. So that was the most time-consuming part of him. Then Shelby did that. She added a sprinkle mix onto the bottom of his boots. So I did the same like she did. And that is a mix from Glitz and Glue. Then I used some of the gold crushed rocks from the Paper Sweetie shop for his belt buckle. And then for his belt, I added some more of the sprinkles. Shelby used glitter for his beard and his mustache. I did mine with foam clay, and that was time consuming too. I used a swirl cookie cutter from See My 3D Prints to make all of these swirls. And then it was like a puzzle. I had to piece them all in there so it would cover. So that was a little time consuming, but I think it came out awesome. That's all white foam clay. And then I did, his mustache was here, and I did put white foam clay over his mustache, and you see I textured it to look like mustache. And then I did do his hair. I can't remember how Shelby did hers, but I did do his hair with white foam clay too. And did the little curly swoop on the ends and then all the texturing. So those are all individual strands. I did one at a time. Some were smaller, some were bigger to make it look like hair. And then I think Shelby did glitter for all of his cuffs, his fur cuffs. I'm pretty sure she did white glitter. And I did mine with Curly Snow from Hobby Lobby. And it, believe it or not, I only used 1 bag to do all of him, front and back, all the way around. His hat, his jacket, the Curly Snow, all the way around. And that was, thank you, Lucy. Thank you, sweet girl. Okay, Susan. I have not seen the Santas, Susan, out this year at Walmart. I got mine on the black market. I got my Santa from Poshmark. I found one on Poshmark for $18, and then I had to pay shipping, so I ended up paying like $24, which is how much they cost at Walmart anyways. And my Walmart, I've only seen the Nutcrackers. I have not seen the Santas. The Santas may be available at other Walmarts throughout the country. I just don't know. Kelly, in my shop, if you're seeing clay creations, you clicked on the handmade with love category. So go to the menu bar. I don't know if you're, what device you're on. I don't know if you're on your phone or if you're on your laptop. It's different on different devices. But go where you can click on to get the drop-down menu, and there's lots of different categories. Look for the embellishment category. Click on that, and that'll take you to all of the embellishments. There's a foam clay category if you need any foam clay. And then there's pattern paper. There's my acrylic stamps that I designed. There's metal dies. There's lots of different categories. Yes, Michelle, yeah. Scrounge your house because I'm sure you have everything that you need to make a nutcracker. Just go through your stash, and yeah, trash to treasure. I didn't have to spend $25 on a base for that nutcracker. I just used stuff I had in my stash and literally cost me nothing. Oh, Susan, that was so quick. You're back. That was so quick. All right, let's go ahead and embellish our ice cream cone, you guys, and be done with it. Let's embellish this ice cream cone and finish her and be done with her, okay? So I'm just gonna get some clear tacky glue. So yeah, if you guys, while you're watching me put glue onto this ice cream, if you have any questions, is Sam still here? What's going on in the fake bake world? What is today even? Is today Thursday? What's going on, Sam? Are you live at all today? Are you doing a tutorial? Or are you doing a live sale? What's going on? I don't know if she's even still on. She might have had to jump off. I have just been so in my craft room. You guys know, because I've been coming on live. I've been so in my craft room this week trying to prep things for these events that I'm in. It's just been all consuming. Oh, and I'm putting glue on the back, and I said I was not even going to decorate the back. See, I get talking and I get distracted. I think I need to make a Candyland color drum. Oh, yes, Michelle. Yes. Yes, of course. All things Candyland. In my world, yes. I'm trying to pull some of that glue that I put on the back. I'm trying to pull it to the front, you guys. I feel like I wasted it. I wasn't paying attention because I said I wasn't going to decorate the back because the back of this is going to be up against the wreath. So I don't even want to waste my embellishments. And I'll tell you what, you guys, for those of you that are on, Kelly, if you're still on right now, let me do a coupon code for you to just thank you for supporting my shop and my small business. Let me do a coupon code for you. When I finish this video, I'll hop on my website and do a coupon code. And let's see, what do we want to call it? I don't want to make it duplicate of one that I may have on there. Let's do pink, since I'm doing Pinkoween projects for this weekend's lives. Let's do it. The coupon will be pink, you guys. So if you're on there shopping, give me time to finish this and go on my website and add it. We'll call the coupon pink. There doesn't seem to be an option for categories. I think Crystal is having the same problem. No, I don't have an Etsy shop, so mine would not be the same as Crystal's. Mine is a dedicated website. Let me spread this out and put this down. Are you on a phone or on a laptop, Kelly? Because my website is a dedicated website built from scratch 12 or 14 years ago by my web designer. So let me, Kelly, are you, there is. It just could be tricky depending on what kind of device you're on. Let me pull up Paper Sweeties. And I will turn my laptop so you can see it. Okay, so here's my website, papersweeties.com. So if you're on a laptop, hi Alma. If you're on a laptop, here's the toolbar. You have home, shop, frequently asked questions, blog, which I haven't blogged in a couple of years. I did blogging when I was doing more of my paper crafting stuff. About, there are my policies, my shipping policies, and my frequent shopper reward program, and then contact us. So if, oh, that's the problem. I'm looking on Etsy. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I do, Kelly. I have my handmade stuff on Etsy. That is the problem. Okay. And then on my Paper Sweeties shop website, I have everything. But I only have my handmade stuff on Etsy because Etsy is supposed to be handmade stuff. I know through the years it's gotten away from that and they carry a lot of supplies now. But yeah, I just have my handmade stuff on my Etsy shop. And then on my Paper Sweeties website, I have everything. So if you're looking for embellishments, you're going to hover over shop and then see all the categories come up. And our accessory stamps, and then if you want to find the embellishments, you click on that, and that's going to bring you over to, and I have more than 15 pages of embellishments offered on my website. Sprinkles and beads and pearls and crushed rock and stickers and jimmies, glitter cord, and I'm out of the marshmallow pillow candies right now. I have to reorder, but lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yummy stuff. Yummy stuff. That's a cute mix. Peppermint hot cocoa mix. There's a s'mores mix. This is one of my favorites, the sweetness mix. Here's all of my gorgeous, I love these. I use them all the time. My confetti sprinkles, I love them. They're so sparkly and fun. Page 5, I mean, lots and lots. I'm phasing out the crinkle ribbon that I've carried in my Etsy shop before I launched Paper Sweeties. So I've done the crinkle ribbon probably for 15 years. I'm phasing that out. I have it half price. It's $1.50 right now for 4 yards, you guys. Yes, Susan, it's just papersweeties.com. 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 Oh, thank you, Lydia. I know Lydia has got some goodies from my shop. Yep. So stickers, all of my Doodlebug I'm phasing out. So all of the Doodlebug is half price on my website right now. No coupon required. Popcorn, if you guys love the popcorn that I make, I sell it on my shop. And then the new foam beads I just started carrying, and the new mini pom-poms. I just started carrying crushed rocks, glitter, all of the things. So I will, when I finish this video, I will go on and make you guys a coupon. It will be called Pink. Can I show the what sprinkles? Can I show what sprinkles, Kelly? Thank you, Lori. Oh, iridescent? Iridescent sprinkles? Is that what you're asking, Kelly? Iridescent, I think, is what you meant. I have my glue on here, so let me throw while my glue is still wet, because it's starting to dry already, because I put it on a while ago. Let me throw my glitter and sprinkles on this ice cream cone really quick while it's still wet. Well, my glue is still wet. And then I'll grab some of my stuff if you guys want to see it up close. Because sometimes I know it's hard to tell what it looks like from a website. But my tacky glue is starting to dry. So let's go ahead and decorate this guy up really quick. Iridescent, yeah, okay, that's what I thought you meant. All right, so we'll take some of our licorice glitter cord that we cut into the sprinkle shapes. And I'm just pushing it into that glue and the foam clay to look like yummy sprinkles, you guys. So cute. And especially on a large project, this is a great way to cover some real estate, to cover some of your areas when you have a larger project. So you're not using so many little things. How cute and yummy does that look? So yummy. And it's a great way to stretch your glitter cord too. Make it go a long way. Okay. If I need to cut more and add more, I will. But again, remember, I just want to kind of bling up the front. So there's our black glitter cord sprinkles. Okay, Michelle, show us. Yes. Oh, the confetti sprinkles. I think you got some of them, Lydia. Didn't you order some of the confetti sprinkles? Now, these are my new that I just started carrying, you guys, the foam beads, and they're the larger ones. So they're easier to work with because they don't get all the static cling in them like the teeny tiny ones. And I love them. You guys, look at how yummy. You could just pick them up and put them on, and they're not all staticky like the micro size, like the tiny micro size ones are. And they're foam beads, so they're very lightweight. I think I currently have 6 different colors. I have a pretty Candyland mix that has multicolors. And then I have this bubblegum mix. Hi, Robin, welcome. Thank you, Kelly. This one is called bubblegum. And then I think I have a blue raspberry or robin egg color that I love. I have a lime green color. And then I have a darker like green apple color. And then I have a dark like a Bing cherry, like a black raspberry color. The apple green and the Bing cherry dark color will be so pretty on Christmas things. You guys, look how quick and easy that is coming together using just the licorice glitter cord and some of these little foam beads. So fun. So fun. Stick one there. And I really only need to concentrate kind of on the front because this will be going up against the wreath. You know what I'm saying? So you're only going to see the front of the ice cream cone. So I don't need to decorate the back because that's going to be my pick and wire's going to be stuck in there, and that's going to be right up against the wreath. So I don't have to waste my my sprinkles and stuff on decorating the back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I think that's probably good with the big stuff. Okay. Let me get these little foam beads. And see, I mean, they're not staticky like the micro ones. I got a couple bags of the micro ones from, they have them at the dollar store, but they didn't have the colors that I wanted, so I got some from Walmart.com. And they are so hard to work with because they're so staticky. You saw, you guys, these just poured right back in my little Ziploc bag. They're not staticky at all. At all. All right, so while my glue is still wet, let's continue. I want to add some of the silver crushed rocks. And then probably some of the pink, hot pink glitter. And then we're gonna call this guy done. So he will match our candy apple. She's gonna match our candy apple. Okay. And while I have these silver crushed rocks out, you guys, I'm gonna add a little bit onto our cherry and onto our drips. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more glue. I'm being careful not to put my fingers in those drips. I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue just onto, I don't want it all over, I just want a little bit. So onto a little bit of our cherry and a little bit of our drips. And I'm just being very random with where I'm putting the glue. My fan brush. To get it out of the spots where I didn't want it to stick. Okay. It just gives the drips a little bit of sparkle. It looks so funny, not decorated on the back, because I normally decorate my stuff all the way around, but if you're doing it as a wreath attachment, oh, Misty, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Prayers. If you're doing it as a wreath attachment, guys, you don't need to waste your supplies, right? Because, I mean, I'm a supply hoarder. I don't like to waste my supplies at all. I save everything. I mean, some people would just vacuum the top of their workspace off and just throw all of that out. Oh my gosh, no, I save everything. I'm a supply hoarder. I just like to save it all, conserve all of my bling bling. This tray I got from At Home last week when I was visiting my son, and I got the cute Candyland stuff. It was in their Candyland decor aisle. It's a baking tray. It came with a drying, a cooling rack and a silicone mat, but I'm using it as a sprinkle tray. It's the perfect, nice, large sprinkle tray when you have to sprinkle and glitter larger things. And of course it's pink, so. Of course it's pink. All right, and then I do want to add some of the hot pink glitter, just like we did with the candy apple. Of course, I mean, of course. Of course. I mean, it wouldn't be a Debbie project without some glitter and some sparkle. I'm in love with this. This is just from Michael's. It's their store brand, Recollections. And I am absolutely in love with it. It's the hot pink Recollections store brand glitter from Michael's. Okay, I still do have glue on the back because remember I goofed up and I put it on the back, but it'll dry. It's not a problem. It'll dry. So yummy, you guys. All right, and then I'm gonna call her done. A connoisseur, I like that. I'm gonna use that from now on. Yep. I just like to pinch my pennies and not waste anything. She's done, and she's gonna match our little candy apple. Let me get this out of the way so I don't make a huge mess. She's gonna match our candy apple, the ice cream cone, match the candy apple, and then our macaron cookie skewers, yummy. Macaron cookie sprinkled with that glitter from Michael's. Isn't that so pretty and sparkly? So we got an ice cream, we got a candy apple, we got our yummy, sprinkly macaron cookies. And then this is one of the lollipops I made for my Candyland Christmas, and I just grabbed it out of my pile because it's the pink, and I'm gonna stick it in this wreath. Hi Stephanie, welcome. And then I told you guys I cheated. I wanted to make a cotton candy, but I'm running out of time, so I cheated and I picked a store-bought one up from Hobby Lobby yesterday. It was $3.99, $4, so I paid $2 for it, $1.99. Just because I'm running out of time. But I will show you how to make a cotton candy. We could do it next week or the week after when I have more time. I just need to start prepping the supplies for my second tutorial on Saturday because I haven't done anything yet. This, Michelle, this is store-bought from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. But I have made them, and I can show you how to make them. This one on my Pinkoween cake I did make, and it's made with pink wool roving yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. The lollipop, okay, that's from Hobby Lobby, and I did make those on Alive, so you could go on my Create page, Create with Paper Sweeties, and click on Media and Videos and scroll through until you find it. But that is from Hobby Lobby. The yarn is like a jumbo rainbow yarn. When it goes 30% off, that's when I get it because it's like $27.99 for a skein of it. I covered a foam disc from the Dollar Tree with some glitter foam sheet and then just hot glued the yarn around. Yeah, the wreath is going to be a decent size. And she's right here. I can pull the camera down if you guys want to see it. And then our ghostie's going to be in the middle with all these little candies around her. The lollipop, the cotton candy, the candy apple, and the ice cream will be around her. And then all of the little store-bought things. And we did the pumpkins. We added the foam beads to the pumpkins to make them look like little bubbles. And then everything else on my wreath is store-bought, so I'm gonna hot glue that all in before my video, and then on my video, we will attach all of the handmade things that I made. What is the cotton candy from Hobby Lobby made with? I don't know. I don't know. It has lots of sprinkles on it. It feels like some kind of maybe yarn, but to me it feels like some kind of yarn material, but almost like batting. I was trying to look, it feels like batting to me. You know, the batting that you get to cover things and then you wrap your fabric over it. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like batting, like pink batting, which probably is way easier to work with to make cotton candy than the roving yarn, but that's what it feels like to me. So, yep, we have our lollipop, our cotton candy, our candy apple, and our ice cream cone that will go around our ghostie with her trick-or-treat bag. And it's going to be all sweet, no tricks, just all sweet. All Candyland sweets. Okay, so, hi Marie, how are you? All right, so y'all wanted me to pull some things and you wanted to see some things. So I think Lydia and yes, Lori, 100%. Yes, I seal everything. So I'm gonna let all these things dry really good for a couple of days. And then I will take them outside and I use either Rust-Oleum High Gloss Clear Sealer, or I use the Plaid High Gloss Spray Sealer, and I get them both at Walmart. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, just finishing up some Candyland sweet Pinkoween treats for a wreath I'll be putting together for a live on Saturday. And you inspired me to go, Marie, you inspired me to, Debbie is making me a nutcracker. Me, Debbie? Me, Debbie? Am I? Am I? Marie, you inspired me because I saw you a week ago posting your 2 giant nutcrackers that you got from at home. And I went and visited my son, and he has an at-home about an hour away from him. So I popped over there and I saw that nutcracker that you got, and then I saw the gingerbread house with all the glitter on it, and then there was a matching nutcracker that matched the gingerbread house, like the same size. So those are the 2 that I got. I got the gingerbread house is about this tall, and then the little nutcracker that kind of matched it with all the glitter on it. And I brought them home and put them on my front porch and took a picture of them. They're just perfect. So I can't wait to start putting my Candyland Christmas out. They're gonna be so cute. Okay, so there were some requests. So a few wanted to see my confetti sprinkles that I carry in the shop. So I have a bunch of gorgeous, beautiful colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 colors. Your sealers don't dull the glitter. They do a little, Lori, but not enough for me to not want to seal them, especially the things I'm gonna put outside. And when I say put outside, I would not put anything fake back outside that's going to get rained on and weathered on. I have a covered porch that is 8 feet wide and like 16 feet long, and it's all covered. And so these that I'm making to put on these wreaths will be on my front door that's over in the corner, and it never gets rained on. Even when we get a hurricane or a tropical storm, I guess if we were getting 150-mile-an-hour winds. But the ocean is over there to the back of my house, and the front of my house is away from the ocean. So it would have to be one heck of a storm for anything hanging on my front door to get rained on. Yes, I know. I wanted it all too. Did you see the giant bulb, the giant Christmas bulb? I wanted that. Did you see the giant pink candle with the white, with the drip? I wanted that. I mean, I had to be a good girl. I had to be a good girl. Okay, guys, confetti sprinkles. Love them to pieces. This is the marshmallow. I don't know. It might be easier for you guys to see if I put it in my hand and not the cup to see the sprinkles. So these are the marshmallow. So pretty. Ah, yes. Yes. They had a couple of the bulb there, the ornament, I guess, and one of them was severely damaged, the whole top. And I was thinking to myself, maybe I can ask the manager to look at it, and maybe he'll like give it to me at a discount and I could bring it home and fake bake over it, put like clay over it. But I didn't. I spent $400 in there. I got the 2 big things and a bunch of little things. All right, guys, so this is the bubblegum confetti sprinkles. This is the bubblegum one. I think Kelly and Lydia had asked to see the different colors. And remember, guys, I'm going to make you that coupon so you can go and shop and use it tonight. And I'll make it for 20% off supplies as a thank you for supporting me in my little small one-woman business. This one is orange. I think I just called this one orange. Lydia, this one would be pretty on your traditional Halloween stuff. Although, let me talk to you about your Pinkoween pumpkin that you posted yesterday. Can I just say how cute she came out? And that bow, I can't. Okay, Marie. Okay. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. This one, you guys, is lemon. And you see how sparkly they are. They're just iridescent and so sparkly. This one is lemon. Lemon. And they pick up the light. They catch the light. So the iridescent just is so pretty because it picks up different colors when the light catches it. These are one of my favorites in my shop. I love these. I love these so much. Hi, Maricela. Welcome back. Yeah, Marie just had a run. She said it was time for her Thursday subscriber group. So she had a run. This one, you guys, is the cotton candy. Another one of my favorites, of course, because it's pink, right? Can you just sprinkle these on versus... Definitely. Yeah, that's how I attach these. Because some of them are... they're different sizes. There's like 3 different sizes. And I would not have the patience to put these on one at a time. So for example, I mean, I use them in almost all of my... So I did the drip on this box. And you can see there's a couple different colors of the confetti sprinkles. So I just added the clear tacky glue to the drip. And then I think I used the blue raspberry, the lime, and the bubblegum confetti sprinkles. And I just sprinkled them on. And then I used some of the bugle beads from my shop. And then I used some of the cotton candy glitter cord. And I did that same thing that we just did with the ice cream cone. I cut the cotton candy glitter cord into little sprinkle pieces. So I had some larger sprinkle to go around. And you start with your big. So I started just like on the ice cream cone with the larger, the cotton candy or Candyland sprinkle pieces. And then I went to my confetti sprinkles. And then I went to my bugle beads. And then I went to my, I used some of the pink crushed rocks from my shop. So all of this is from Paper Sweeties, all of these. Hi, Vicki, welcome. Yeah, it is so pretty, isn't it? And it goes so pretty with that ribbon, that pretty sparkle ribbon. But I use the confetti sprinkles almost on like every single project I do just because I love them so much. You guys see? Same thing. I use the Candyland glitter cord to make larger sprinkles. And then this, actually, I think I used, it's a Paper Sweeties exclusive mix. It's called Paper Sweeties. And it has a mix of gumball beads and confetti sprinkles and all of the things. So that's the mix that I used on this. Let me pull it and show it to you guys. Because I know it's always helpful for me to see mixes up close and personal, because sometimes the little picture that we have on our websites, it's hard to tell. So this is the Paper Sweeties exclusive. It's a mix I put together myself. Okay, Susan. Catch you next time. Thank you for hopping on. So it has some gumball beads in there. It has 2 different colors of confetti sprinkles. It has mixed colors of little clay hearts. Yeah, and it's an exclusive Paper Sweeties mix because I mixed it myself with like 4 or 5 different things in the mix. It's I'm just trying to think what I called it. It's a Paper Sweeties mix. And it's so yummy. And I love it because it has all the candyland colors. Okay, so then this is Craftifornia Dreamin'. Welcome. This is the lime. This is the lime green, you guys, which is another of my favorites. I love it to pieces. It's so yummy. And these again are the confetti sprinkles, because I have a lot of different sprinkles in my shop, but these are called the confetti, iridescent confetti sprinkles. This one is the blue raspberry, you guys. It's so pretty. Blue raspberry. Hi, Audra. Welcome. And then we have this one that I think is blueberry. I think this one I called blueberry. That one's really pretty. And then I have this one that I called grape. And this one's pretty. It's like a soft grape. Grape. Okay. And one more of the confetti sprinkles. These are my favorites. Well, I have a few of the sprinkle mixes that are my favorites too. And this one is called Blue Sherbet, I think. I think I named this one Blue Sherbet. And that's a real pretty blue too. I will make the coupon from this live good for 24 hours. 24 hours. So from today until tomorrow. We'll have it expire at the end of Friday, Susan, if you're still on. Then I have many, many different colors of sequins, you guys. This is the lemon sequins, and they are exclusive to Paper Sweeties. They are flower shaped and cupped in iridescent, all of them. So that's the lemon. This is the robin egg. This is the marshmallow, and I have, my goodness, probably 15 or 20 different colors of the sequins. I've got the bugle beads. I've got all of the glitter cord. I've got the new foam beads. This is the Candyland foam beads. This is the mint. This is the green apple. This is the bubble gum. And then this is, I think I named this the robin egg. These are the foam beads that I just used on our ice cream cone. I used the bubble gum ones on the ice cream cone. And then new to the shop. Oh, and here's the black raspberry ones. The raspberry. Then new to the shop are the mini pom-poms. I have this cotton candy color. I have this pretty blue raspberry color. And then I have all of these colors. They don't come mixed. They're all individual. But this is, after I packaged everything, this is what I had left over. So I just threw them for myself into a baggie, a Ziploc bag. So I have lemon. I have marshmallow. I have bubble gum. bubble gum. I have green apple. I have, this is a lighter blue color. I can't remember what I named the two different blues. There's this blue and then this lighter baby blue. This might be robin egg. This might be blue raspberry. I can't remember. They're brand new. I just added them like a week or so ago. So those are mini pom-poms. On my project Saturday at 6, I'm gonna be using pom-poms on my project. I do have the rhinestone ribbon. I only have 4 colors right now. I have the marshmallow, I have the lime green, I have the blue, and I have the pink, like I used on the belt on my nutcracker, the pink. I have crushed rocks. Crushed glass glitter is basically what the crushed rocks are. I sell them in a stack of 6 assorted colors. So I have the silver that we just used on our ice cream cone. I have this pretty pink. I have this gorgeous aqua. I have this beautiful gold. I have this yummy champagne color. And then I have this, it's kind of like a steel blue, charcoal-y, steel blue color. And they come in a pack of 6 in a stack of 6. And then some of my sprinkle mixes, just some of them. I have some of them here, but not all of them. I have lots and lots and lots of sprinkle mixes. So here's that Candyland Christmas one that I used on the nutcracker that has the larger iridescent pearls in it. Candyland Christmas. This one is my pastel Candyland pearl beads, and I also have a bright Candyland pearl bead mix. This one, I think is my sweetness. I think this one is my sweetness mix. Sweetness, yeah. And this is real pretty. It has jimmies and clay hearts and white pearl beads. So pretty. This one is my Candyland mix. This one's one of my favorites. It has little plastic gumballs and multicolored jimmies and little clay flowers in pastel colors and clear acrylic beads. That one is called Candyland. I love that one. And then this is that Paper Sweeties exclusive one I just showed you with all the yumminess in it. Paper Sweeties mix. Then I have bright stars, a bright star mix, and I have a pastel star mix. I have bright confetti circles. And then I have bright and pastel hearts. And then I have the little plastic gumballs. I call them gumballs. The little plastic beads, I call them gumballs. They look like gumballs to me. Those. And I have more, but like I said, this is what I have in my little crate right next to me, because these are the ones I kind of use all the time on my projects. So I keep them close. Oh, here are the pastel stars. I had just a little bit of them left over. And here are the pastel hearts. Yep, so Paper Sweeties, and then all the glitter cord. I have black and gold and orange and blue and yellow and marshmallow and bubblegum and cotton candy. All of the colors, So, yeah. Like I said, some stuff already is 50% off on my website because I'm clearancing it out. So all of the ribbons are 50% off. All of the Doodlebug papers and stickers are 50% off. No coupon needed. Now you're hungry. Trying to think what else. But you could click on the sale or the retiring soon category to see what is already 50% off. So those are some great bargains. And I will do you that coupon, you guys, for everyone that was on today's. I'm not going to share it on my page. It's just going to be for anyone that watched today's video. It will be pink, P-I-N-K, and it will be 20% off of your supply order. So you can't use it on handmade things available in my shop, but any supplies, any stamps, dies, ribbons, sprinkles, sparkle, glitter, and like I said, the paper and stickers and ribbons are already 50% off. So it will be pink. I will make it go live as soon as I finish this with you guys. All right, so we have finished prepping for the Pinkoween wreath. That will be, mark your calendars, 2 o'clock this Saturday, 2 o'clock Eastern, and I will be live right here on the Paper Sweeties business page. And then I'm going to start prepping, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to start prepping supplies for my second tutorial on Saturday. And write it down, it will be, oh, thank you for the balloons. Hi, Tammy. Thank you, whoever sent the balloons. I love that. That's so cool. I don't know how to do that. That's so cool. 6 o'clock this Saturday, 6 o'clock Eastern time, I will be going live right here on my business page, sharing a second project, Pinkoween, for, I will be part of the Glam Candy Boutique Halloween event. So 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock this Saturday, Eastern time. Wreath, and then another Pinkoween project to be determined. You're gonna love it though, you guys. You're gonna love it. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon and let me share my ice cream project and a little bit of the goodies from my shop. I appreciate your support more than words can say. And I'm gonna go right now and make that coupon live for you, and I'll keep it live until the end of Friday. And again, it's for any, you made the balloons happen when you put the peace sign. Oh, so if I did that, would it happen? You guys, oh my God. That is so cute. I did not know. How do y'all know this? Hi, Deanna. Everyone on the video is teaching me something new that I didn't know. Can you only do it once? Oh my gosh, now there's confetti sprinkles. Did I do that or did someone else do that? What else can you do? Teach me, guys. What else? Hi, Linda. How are you? I was just getting ready to sign off, but everyone on the video is teaching me how to do that. I didn't know if you did that, balloons go. Lucy, stop laughing at me. I'm slow on the uptake. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you do that, then you get the confetti. When I did my mind is blown, you guys. How do you do hearts, Lori? How do you do hearts? Do you do the heart? Stop it. Oh my God, that's so cute. That is so stinking fun. I'm going to be doing it all the time now, you guys. You guys are going to end up hating me. That is so cute. That is so cute. How do you do, what happens if I do a thumbs up? Lori. Nothing's happening for me with the thumbs up. Oh, it made a little bubble, a little thumbs up bubble. Y'all, I just love you. Thank you for teaching me that. I did not know. I did not know. I see other people doing it, but I did not know that that's how they were doing it. I did not know. I thought it was something that we push down on the toolbar or something. Who knew? All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Our little ice cream cone came out very sweet. She's heavily decorated. I won't get any crafting done. I'm gonna be doing this all the time now. She's really blingy and pretty on the front. And then we will attach her on the back with a pick and some wire onto our wreath. And that's 2 o'clock this Saturday. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lucy, for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you to everyone who sprinkled. And remember, coupon code PINK to get 20% off of supplies, not handmade, just any of the supplies in the Paper Sweeties shop today. And I'll leave it live until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, Friday. And that's just my, to thank you and show my appreciation for you guys supporting me and watching my tutorials and my lives and supporting my small one woman in-home shop. All right, guys, until next time, happy crafting. Love y'all. Bye.